On his way home from the Capitol one night, Senator John Stennis was accosted by robbers who, in fact, took what little he had at that time and what things of value that he had, but still went ahead and shot him. They shot him in the stomach and in the leg, and he was taken to the hospital in critical condition. And the surgeons at Walter Reed General Hospital, they worked for many hours, to save his life and to put him back together. The story got out, was on the radio, and another senator that was on his way home, Mark Hatfield, happened to hear what was going on. And it was interesting because Senator Hatfield and Senator Stennis were actually on total opposite ends of the political spectrum and had sparred with each other constantly, through their time in the Senate. But yet Hatfield went there to the hospital and went to find out what was going on. And when he got there, he found that the switchboard was just so totally overloaded by people calling in, wanting to know what was going on. And so he walked over and he says, well, I know how to operate one of these things. Here, let me give you a hand. And so he sat there through the night, all the way through the night until daybreak, helping to answer telephone calls, about what was going on until the calls finally subsided. You see, he never asked, never said who he was, never asked questions about anything that they could do for him, but rather it was what he could do for them. And when he got up to leave that morning, he said, I appreciate being able to do this. My name's Hatfield, and I appreciate that I could help someone that I deeply respect. You see, we've got to be big enough to step outside of ourselves, no matter what the situation is. No matter who we're looking at, no matter what the situation brings us to think about, we've got to be able to step outside of ourselves and say, hey, I'm never too big to do the littlest things that I may need to do for someone else. This is Pastor Riley, and that's just a thought.